Welcome back, third grade scientists. This week, you will be taking your unit assessment on Unit 5 in Human Senses and Movement. Today, we're going to do a review of two of the very important senses of the human body that you learned about during this unit. We're going to dig a little deeper into the senses of hearing and vision and the body parts that we use to perform these senses. Let's get going. First, let's take a look at our sense of hearing. What is hearing? Well, hearing is the ability to detect sound. Humans and other mammals are able to do this with the help of an organ called the ear. We have one on either side of our head. The word ear is used to refer to the outer ear and a group of nerves or muscles hidden inside the inner ear. Here you see a picture of the outer ear. The outer ear is also called the pinna, and it is the first step in hearing. So while this may not look like it does anything, it actually does something very important. It directs the sound energy that you are hearing down the auditory canal and towards the eardrum, where you can perceive and identify the sound. Let's explore the inner ear. The inner ear is a hollow cavity that's filled with liquid and lined with hair-like structures that are sensitive to sound. When sound passes into the liquid of the inner ear, it applies pressure on the tiny hairs, and this triggers a signal to the brain, which interprets it as a particular sound. So here you see the outer ear, the ear canal, which is the middle ear, and then the inner part of the ear is where all that work is done. Here you have the eardrum, the tube, and this is where the signal is sent to the brain to identify the sounds. Did that your sense of balance also depends on your ears and your hearing? Your sense of balance depends primarily on the vestibular system, also located in your inner ear. The moment you close your eyes, your ears can't correlate and you will start losing your balance. So you actually, depending on what you see, your ears help you to keep your balance. Let's talk about our sense of sight. We see everything around us with the help of our eyes. The sense of sight is the ability of the eyes to see objects around you. It is also the ability to perceive color, brightness, and depth. The sense of sight is considered to be one of the most complex of the 5 human senses. The eyeball is the organ that allows vision. It is an asymmetrical globe about the size of a ping pong ball. We have 2. The eyeball is the organ that allows vision. It is an asymmetrical globe about the size of a ping pong ball. Let's explore the parts of the eye. The main parts of the eye are the cornea, right? So you can see it labeled here in the diagram. This is a transparent dome, which means you can see through it. It's clear, that covers the colored part of your eye and allows it to focus on objects and regulate the light passing through it. The iris is the colored part of your eye. So if you're said to have green eyes, then the iris of your eye is green. Brown eyes, your iris is brown. Blue eyes, your iris is blue, and so on. In the center of the iris is the pupil. And here you can see it labeled right here. And you can see the pupil is actually not the color black, it's actually an open circle in the center of your eye, which lets light enter the eye. The retina is at the back part of the eye. This is where light should fall to create an image of what the eye sees. The lens sits behind the iris and bends light to focus it on the retina, which is all the way back here at the back of your eye. And finally, coming out the back of your eye is your optic nerve. That nerve sends the image to the brain, which interprets what the image is and tells us what we're seeing. These are some amazing senses, sight and hearing. Use this video as a resource to help you study and prepare for your unit assessment this week. Good luck, third grade scientists. I know you'll do a great job.